Yo, hey guys, good morning, it's me, Jay. So I've been gone for about a couple weeks now, about 2 months now, and boy do I feel like yapping again. In case you're new here, I've taken a bit of a break off of YouTube for the past 2 months, and my time was mostly spent working on videos that eventually got scrapped, redrawing my PNG sprites again because dear god these ones are awful, and getting sick for about half of February and the first half of March. I really don't like taking super long breaks like this one, but due to all those reasons, I had to leave for a bit.
Hey! What does this have to do with the Steam Deck?
Oh, hold on, let me just... What? We'll get to that in a second. So, I announced my hiatus in community posts, and a whole month ago claimed I'm back. So, what gives? Well, after I finally got better from sickness, I was doing okay, but that's about the point where I completely halted all my video stuff to focus on certain indie projects of mine. Met a lot of fellow creators, and basically started a whole dang community for my upcoming web cartoon, but now that my sprites are all finished and I still have the tools to make videos, I think it's time that I get back to y'all. So think of this video as my definitive announcement that I am indeed back, and also a test to make sure I haven't actually lost my ability to make videos. I haven't, by the way. Anyways, now on to the actual subject of this video. What went on with my Steam Deck? Well, if you remember my New Year's video, I kinda went off about this awesome little gamer toy I got called the Valve Steam Deck. I wouldn't even call this thing a console, to be honest, as it's more of a full-blown gaming PC with stunning graphical capabilities and loads of emulators. The best part though is that it's a handheld and essentially feels more like a premium, beefy version of the Nintendo Switch, and that beefy form factor made for the most comfy and convenient way of playing any retro game plus my entire Steam library. Life was perfect with this thing. So yeah, my dad works with a guy who also owns a Steam Deck, and apparently this is just a pretty common issue for them. It's also important to note that when I first received the console, it had this very tiny little screen burn on top, but it was barely noticeable. So I kept using it as normal until about a week after my hiatus when it stopped turning on. I'll spare you the boring details, but basically I had to talk with tech support after a lot of failed troubleshooting. This conversation of ours went for a solid 14 emails back and forth until they kinda had enough and were like, look, your Steam Deck is under warranty, so we'll just issue you an RMA. RMA being Return Merchandise Authorization. I have no idea what that means, but all I know is that they're going to repair my Steam Deck. So after some help from my parents getting this thing boxed up and shipped off, I was left to wait, and wait, until it arrived in Texas at the Valve HQ where they did God knows what to save this thing. And as of writing this, I'm still waiting for it to actually arrive, but luckily I did get an update a week after they said they were beginning the repair process, with confirmation that my beautiful Steam Deck will be here by tomorrow. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I bought some new games with my birthday money, and now it's only a matter of time until I can actually play them. Oh, also, I'm gonna be doing a Minecraft movie review pretty soon. I don't care how late I am on this, I have some pretty strong opinions on this absolute acid trip of a film. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I know this was a really short video, but I just wanted to get this out because otherwise I would have had to explain all that boring beginning stuff in my movie review. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you fine folks in the next one. Jay signing off.